Welcome to another episode of Love Our Life. Today, I'm here at Universal Orlando, and I'm here to give you guys some good summer tips for your trip this summer, because we know it's hard to get a plan. We know sometimes you need that extra little bit of guidance, and we are here today to help you with that and to help you have the best trip possible. Also, we are here to see what is new here in the park, because it's going to be about a week before we are back here, because we're about to take our trip. But we are going to start today with early park admission. So let's get going. So come on and join me. Starting our morning off a few minutes before 8 a.m., we are heading to Islands of Adventure to partake in early park admission. And like I mentioned in this video, we're going to talk about what's new. We're going to give you all kinds of summer tips. So the first thing we're going to talk about here, what's new, is the Starbucks has temporarily moved over here to the Universal Great Escape this way. So if you want Starbucks within the next couple of weeks, you'll have to go there. Okay, we got to get in here as fast as we can, because we're going to try to do a couple of rides on Velocicoaster Forbidden Journey, just to show you guys how I can get on these rides so quickly, so early in the morning, by using early park admission. Now, this isn't going to cover Hagrid. Hagrid you can do as well, and if Hagrid's not that long of a wait time, I might do it. But Velocicoaster is kind of my point, how quickly you can get on it, and actually 2 or 3 times before you do anything else. Yes, the pass holder entrance is still a thing. We're gonna hit it right over here. And just like that, we are in, although they did have to scan my pass today before they actually scan my face. Usually they're just scanning your face and it works, but not today. Oh well, all right, time to rush over to Velocicoaster. I'll see you there in 3, 2, 1. And we made it to Velocicoaster. Let's see how many times we can get on this, like in the next 30 minutes or so. Let's just try.
Raptors. The name Velociraptor means swift thief. Not only are they fast, their bite is equivalent to a large American alligator.
One thing we're going to hit today is staying cool here in the park. It's ice cold in here right now. It feels great. Well, I was only able to get one ride in because there was a delay, so it went down. I only had to wait like 20 minutes, but now we've kind of cut into our time, because I thought we were going to be able to get 2 rides, maybe 3 in. But sometimes delays happen, so you got to think on your toes of what to do next. So now we're going to head to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, see if we can hop on that really quickly. Usually that ride's around 10-15 minute wait first thing in the morning. So let's find out. I'm not going to look till I get over there. We'll find out once we get there. Over here at Raptor Bites, they have a brand new item. It is a strawberry breakfast tart. So Pop-Tart, $4.79. Not bad. We might try it in a little bit. I can confirm King Kong was in there somewhere. Stepping out of Jurassic Park into the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a castle over here. Arguably the best castle in town. Yeah, as I predicted, a 10-minute wait. I can't take you on this ride, of course, like every ride here at Universal. But yeah, let's go ahead and put you up in the locker. Shouldn't take long. Well, that was painless. I did single rider, walked right on, and now I'm off. Literally about 7 minutes later. And this is where early park admission works the best for you, because you're able to get on stuff really quickly and knock out these 2 or 3 rides before the park even opens. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, it's 8:42. If it wasn't for the delay on Velocicoaster, I probably would have ridden it 2 or 3 times and got 1 ride on this end, so it's pretty awesome. Now, we didn't do Hagrid. Now, Hagrid is one that you can choose to do or not if you choose to do your time there for a huge majority of early park admission. Also, there is single rider sometimes that's open, so let's go look at that and see if that's possible, because if it is, we might be able to sneak that in real quick before 9 o'clock too. Well, the snowman is back. He is finally uncovered, but they have walls up over here now, which is odd. Okay. It doesn't look too busy back here right now. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, we are not going to do single rider because right now the wait time is 150 minutes. But the good thing is that they now offer express on Hagrid. So 150, split that in half. It's probably what your wait time is going to be. The single rider, you're not going to guarantee that. It could be a lot longer than 75, 80 minutes. Could be just as long as this 150. They warn you of that. Now, I should mention really quickly, if I didn't at the beginning of the video, the only way you can get early park admission is if you're staying at a hotel. It's an on-site hotel for Universal, one of the Lowe's hotels, or you're an annual pass holder with Premier or Preferred annual passes. That's the only way you can get in here super early. So that in itself is worth booking one of the Universal hotels, I think, because you get in here so early, you can knock out all these rides. Right now, Epic Universe and Islands of Adventure are the only two that offer early park admission. It doesn't work at Universal Studios Florida right now, but they do change that from time to time, like around Christmas time or around HHN time, they will start implementing 8 a.m. over at Universal Studios Florida. But right now, only Epic and Islands. Before we get any further into this video, I wanted to try this strawberry breakfast tart. It's like a strawberry Pop-Tart here. Over here at Raptor Bites we talked about earlier, it was $4.79, but with my annual pass discount, it only came to $4.39. So roughly about 80 cents off, I think, what it would have been after tax. Okay, so I didn't get anything in the middle there that time. You can kind of see there how it's like where I bit into it. So it has good flavor to it. It doesn't really taste like a Pop-Tart, even though that's what it's supposed to be. But it is really delicious. The strawberry jelly and the strawberry icing on top really kicks really well. This is a really well done pastry. I'm really surprised. I didn't think it was going to be this good, but it is kind of dry at the same time. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But this is a pretty good item. This is something that you can pick up handheld in the park when you're walking around for breakfast. And we'll talk about food a little bit later. One of the next things I'm going to cover here is, quite frankly, how to stay cool here in the park. Now, Florida gets really hot. Very, very hot. Right now, it is so blistering hot. It is 95 degrees right now, and it's super early in the morning. So how can you stay hydrated? Well, we're going to talk about a couple of different things. But let's start with this one first. Your Coca-Cola Freestyle Cup is going to be your best friend in the world here at the parks. Now, it is one flat fee. I believe it's usually around $16.99, $17.99 to purchase the cup. And then it's around $10 to $12 to refill it each day. But what happens is, you buy the cup, you get refills all day for every 10 minutes. Free refills. You don't have to pay for them. You don't have to pay $1 or $2. It's free refills every 10 minutes as long as your cup is active. So you're going to want to grab those. The more that you buy, the bigger deal and discount that you get. So this is the best thing in the park. And right now they're running a Jaws 50th anniversary. If you're watching this a year from now, 2 years from now, I'm sorry. But this is the best thing that you can get here at the parks. Also during the summer, Universal has cool zones set up. And we will show you one of those, which is right over here, near, that pigeon about took me out, near Jurassic Park. Over here at Pizza Predatoria, they have some Jurassic World Rebirth posters up here, banners, whatever you want to call them, opening July 2nd. If you're watching this video later in life, like 2 or 3 years later, well, the movie's out. Let me know what you think of the movie. Whatever. Another thing you want to look for here in the park are the chill zones. These are areas that have fans. They also have little shaded areas for you to sit and cool off and relax. Universal has done a really good job of setting these up. And I know there's one here in Jurassic Park, so we're going to check that out and see what that looks like. But also you can stay cool here on River Adventure because it is a water ride. It is the best water ride in the area, in the park. With only a 5-minute wait. Usually the wait times aren't too bad for this one. We are coming up to the cool zone. Chill out in the Jurassic Park cool zone. That is really cool. No pun intended. Which is right over here with the big fans. Right here, the Power Breezer 4000 or whatever it is. Just listen to that when it comes back by. Yeah, I'm sure the camera microphone is loving that. But they also have this here, some fans set up here, and a lot of shaded seats for you guys to sit in. And of course, you can get super wet right over here where River Adventure comes out. Still the best water ride here in Orlando. And of course, if you don't want to go on the ride, here you go. You can stand right here in this area and get splashed. Let's stand right here and see how far this water comes. Yeah, I think it depends on the day and the amount of weight in that vehicle, but yeah, it goes over here. Hey, little girl. You seem to be missing your Jeep. It's not out here. She's not very talkative, is she? And of course, we can talk about all of the different water rides here at the park. I'm not riding any of them. I don't want to be soaked. But if it's so hot and you can't stand it, just do it because it's well worth it. You have River Adventure, you have Dudley Do Right, the Ripsaw Falls, and then you have Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barge, which is really fun, but you will get soaked. I came back over to the Lost Continent. It's not to be confused with How to Train Your Dragon Land at all. There's another cool zone back here I want to show you. As if you're walking towards Hogsmeade, turn to your right here, and you will see Chill in the Cool Zone right back here. Well, apparently they have it blocked off now, but this is supposed to be a chill zone back here inside the old Sinbad attraction. But yeah, they don't have it open yet. Yeah, they have it blocked off on this side too, so you cannot get in. But it is a chill zone in there. Apparently, that's where they're going to open it up. But as of right now, it's not open. So we've covered early park admission. We've covered how to stay cool here in the park. Now it's time to talk about the Universal Orlando app. Now, you're going to want to download this app or you will be lost as they no longer offer park maps. This app has a park map, has the wait times. You can actually order food for all the quick service places, and you can check out all the show times right here on the app without having to go find them, walk around the park, and take the long way around. Now, if you prefer that, more power to you. But for me, I need to know if Velocicoaster is only a 15-minute wait or a 75-minute wait before I walk all the way to the back of the park. This is essential. Now, can you do without this? Yeah, you can. But I wouldn't suggest it, as this is going to save you tons of time. It's just the Universal Orlando app. It covers Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, and of course, the newest beauty, Epic Universe. So download this, do yourself a favor, please do it. It's well worth it. Now, another thing that you're going to want to do before you even plan your trip, before you even do anything else, it's a really quick tip, is download Orlando Informer's crowd calendar. You can actually go on their website too if you don't want to download it or screenshot everything. And go on there and check when the peak times are. If anything's in the red, that means it's a no-go. If it's in orange, you're all right. If it's yellow, you're doing really good. If it's green, well, heck, you're probably going to have the whole park to yourself at that point. But anyway, it's very important to check that out and to make sure you are abiding by that crowd calendar, because if you're not willing to buy things like Express Pass and stuff like that, it's going to help you in the long run with not having to sit and wait in really long lines, because it does get really bad here at certain seasons. Okay, we have done the new things over here, so now I think it is time to head over to Universal Studios Florida, see what is new over there, talk about the rest of our summer tips for your summer trip. I don't know if that's going to be the title of this video, but that rhymes and it made me laugh. And how appropriate, because I'm here in Seuss, so makes sense to rhyme, right? Construction walls are still up here in City Walk by the Hard Rock. Over here, the path going down, it's just for repair of everything else. It's not like they're expanding anything. This is just going to be repairs to the greenery, shrubbery, and to the rock work over here, also the pavement. But it sure is beautiful out here today. That is for sure. Back inside the original park here, Universal Studios Florida, we have some stuff we want to talk about over here. It has to do with preparing for your summer trip. Talking about Express Pass, you can actually purchase Express Pass once you walk in at this booth right here. Just go up to them and ask, and they will tell you exactly how much it is. But there are several of those little kiosks throughout the park here. So Express Pass, how much is it? What is it? There's two different versions of it. There's a limited Express Pass, which gives you one express for each attraction, and there's unlimited Express Pass. If you are to buy the unlimited Express Pass today, the middle of June, $295 today per person. Now, if you go a little bit deeper into the summer, you're looking at $325, $305, and going into August, it starts going down to $195, and September $170. So it just depends. Now, that is unlimited Express. The One Express is a lot cheaper than that, but this is the one you're probably going to want to buy anyway. Unlimited Express means you can go in as many times as possible. Now, if you're not wanting to pay that and you're wanting to stay at a Universal hotel, you're going to want to stay at a couple different Universal hotels, which will give you unlimited Express. That would be the Hard Rock, Portofino, Royal Pacific. Those hotels are going to hook you up with unlimited Express Passes. We've done it. It works amazing. We did it at the Hard Rock a couple of weeks ago, and we got to ride everything very, very quickly here at the park, which it's a little more expensive. Those resorts are the premium or premier resorts, so of course they're more expensive, but I think by the time you pay for that, it equals out to about the same. Also, those resorts are within close proximity here to the parks, so you can use the water taxi or you can simply walk. So we're going to continue to see what is new here in the park. Also, we're going to continue with our thoughts of how to make your trip more enjoyable. But now we're going to get more into the smaller details of things. Those were the broad things. We're going to get into the smaller details of just little things you can do here and there to make your trip memorable and get the best bang for your buck out of all of this. Universal, of course, is a beautiful park, and there's so much to do here. But one of the things I want to talk about is the shops. That is a huge thing for Universal. There's so many cool merchandise shops, especially this one. This is my favorite, the Five and Dime. If you've ever watched this channel before, you know we go in here all of the time. And we're going to go in here today as well, because we're going to see what is new. Also, we're going to show you how cool this shop is. Also, if you're a Halloween Horror Nights fan, this is where all the merchandise reveal is going to be here in this little shop right here. And it's all just going to sit right there. Look at that. That's amazing. You're pushing Jason right now. That's the new house that's coming this year. Pretty cool. If you guys didn't see this in the previous video, we have the little stained glass thing here and the pieces. They've added Jason and the ghoul here. But this shop is so amazing. There's so many different things in here. There's the Universe line that Universal is actually pushing. And look at this here. Battlestar Galactica. That is awesome. Now, I started this series like years ago and I never finished it. But Battlestar Galactica. A big hoodie. That's awesome. Any Battlestar fans out there? I need to go back and watch all of it again, but that is so cool. Oh, they actually have t-shirts over here too. That is awesome. I guess I just didn't realize it was a Universal property. I mean, is it Universal? I guess so. Oh, look at the jacket there too. That is awesome. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first saw this, I thought it was Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, but we're at the wrong park for that. That's cool. How much is this? Okay, $95, but not bad. That's pretty cool. It has the zip all the way up there. Here's another t-shirt here, Battlestar Galactica t-shirt. This is all Universe brand. That is $45 for that one. And look at this. Doc Brown's jacket. You got to be kidding me. This is awesome. Part of the Universe brand. Back to the Future. That is so cool. And then look over here. Hill Valley t-shirts, or not t-shirts, but polos. Wow. That is so cool. But first of all, I need to know how much this is and that jacket. This one is $45 for that one. And then this jacket, does it not have a price tag? I'm sure it does somewhere. $95 for this one. But you know what? I think that's totally worth it. I would so get it, especially wearing this during HHN. Come on. And I totally missed this too. This is Marty's vest. $95. How could I miss that? That was right there in front of me. That is so cool. And then, of course, they have like the flux capacitor pillow, a hoverboard bag here, and that t-shirt. I mean, come on. This is awesome. Oh! Donations for Save the Clock Tower Fund. Okay, Universal. You are getting it. Wow. Now, this bad boy's been here for a while, for a couple of years, but I have never seen this. And this is the front of it, the Back to the Future 40th. Man, I'm telling you what. Man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that maybe Rip Ride might become something Back to the Future. Most likely it's probably going to be something else like Ghostbusters, but man, I would love for that. Oh man, look at this. Brand new here. Creature of Black Lagoon on a bike? The Bride? Oh my gosh. That is so cool. That is awesome. I love this. I talked about this in our last video, that Miss Essie here at the Five and Dime, she's such an amazing person. She's asking how Angie's doing. If you don't know, my wife Angie just had gallbladder surgery last week, and she is recovering, and we're about to take a trip. We're going to talk about that trip at the end of this video, and we're going to kind of reveal, maybe if I feel like it, where we're going. But I saw her, and she's like, baby, be careful. Come back to us in one piece. And I said, don't release any new Halloween Horror Nights merch until I get back. So anyway, good time. All right, let's keep walking around the park. Let's talk about some things. Another thing you're going to want to do is find out where you're going to eat here at the park. There's some really good places to eat, award-winning places to eat here at the park. There are so many good restaurants here at Universal Orlando. Not just Universal Studios Florida Islands, but Epic Universe. To me, if you're going to go to Epic Universe, you're going to want to go to the Blue Dragon restaurant. Blue Dragon is the best restaurant, I think, right now for Universal Orlando. Now, there are some contenders. Das Steakhouse, which is amazing. It's so good. It's like a quick service place, but I don't know, it's just different. It's a different experience. If you're looking for quick in and out or actual dining, it just depends where you're going to go. If you're here at Universal Studios Florida, Finnegan's is the best one here. Also, Leaky Cauldron is really good. It's in the Harry Potter stuff with Diagon Alley. And also, there is Lombard's, which is a fish place, like a seafood type of place. And then over in Islands of Adventure, I think the best place is Mythos and Confisco. There's also Three Broomsticks, which is really good too. You want to check out the app for all of the menus there. It'll tell you how much it is and everything. And guess what? Every single one of those restaurants offer annual pass discount. You can't say that anywhere else. Talking about Rip Ride Rocket, let's talk about this over to the right here. Look at this. Construction walls up over by Rip Ride, by the old firehouse station. Huh. Now, what in the world could this possibly be about? Huh. Restoration of the historic Engine 89 firehouse. The project is being funded in part by generous support of the Casey Foundation as administered by the Midtown Park Service. Huh. Now, what could that possibly mean? I mean, this is Fire Station 89, right? But there's a roller coaster going through it. I mean, I think this used to house the entrance to an old attraction. I mean, I don't know. What could this possibly mean? Oh my goodness. I just don't know. Now, enough of me playing dumb. We know exactly what this is going to be. After that sign right out here on the construction walls, come on. We know it. It's got to be a Ghostbusters attraction. I would not be surprised if Universal announces something very soon related to that. And the reason why I'm going to say that is when the new Minions attraction was coming, they put up construction walls over here in front of the Minions Cafe after they tore down the Monsters Cafe and after they tore down the Shrek attraction. And what did they do with it? They put up blue construction walls and had little Minion characters on it. So I think that is a pretty bold claim there. If it's not what it is, then they're really teasing hard, because that would break people's hearts. So I think it's almost like 100% confirmed at this point. And in case I didn't just come out and say it, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Intamin Ghostbusters attraction. I mean, come on. Other than Back to the Future, what else could you want? Even though my wife is not here with me right now, she's texting me things on the phone of, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? So it's almost like having two eyes in the park, right? Even though she's home right now. So with that being said, I've got to go back to Islands of Adventure because there's something I walked right past, and maybe that cool zone's open when we go back over. Going back to our staying cool information, let me supplement it with this. You got to get one of these. I have one of these now. Angie made me buy one. Well, she didn't make me buy one, but she bought one. And these things do keep you cool. This is really powerful. We got it off of Amazon, and I will actually provide the link down below of which one we ordered. But super powerful. These things work really good. They do have ones that missed, but we didn't get that one. And I've charged this thing once, and I've used it several days, and it's only at 94%. So pretty awesome. But yeah, get you one of these because it's going to help you when you're standing in lines. Universal doesn't have a lot of rides or a lot of attractions that, you know, you just wait outside of, like in the heat a lot. But they do have a few, especially Epic Universe. Epic Universe doesn't have a lot of shade. And this thing is going to be a lifesaver for you. So make sure you get one. All right, back in. Let's go back to the Lost Continent really quick and see if that cooling zone is open. Well, let's try this again. Okay, they do have this sign out this time. They didn't have that earlier. It tells me to go this way. And here we are, the old abandoned Sinbad show. Wow, this is crazy when you think about it. Now, there isn't a fan in here for you guys to chill and sit by a fan because it's inside. But still, it's crazy to think about. Which adds to my point. If this whole area is sitting here abandoned and nothing is being done with it, not a thing. Just think about how much space this could add for an attraction. Man, it's a very tall building. There's so much to it. Of course, they have the rest of it roped off. You can't go over there. But it's crazy. You can even see down here, like these are the splash areas. Splash zone, it says. Right there. That's crazy. Man. Just makes you really think. What are they going to do with this? What are they going to change? Zoom in a little bit here for some context and some things. This is nuts. Also, I wanted to point out here, they do have a water bottle filling station in here for you guys in this cool zone. That's crazy. Have a lot of it roped off here where you can't look in and see. Well, barricaded off, but you can still kind of see through there with the sun shining. Man, it's nuts. Closer I get, you can Not really see because of the mesh. That is awesome. Is it me? I mean, it feels haunting, but it feels comforting all at the same time. Like, it's really weird. Like, this is a part of our childhood, you know, and it's just sitting here, but it's oddly eerie, but comforting. That's cool. Okay, we got to head back to Jurassic Park for one more thing. I just can't leave. I can't leave. This is so cool. Head to Jurassic Park for one more thing before we end today's video. I was just talking to a team member a second ago, and I was like, it's crazy to think about this, you know, like where it used to be. And she's like, I know. And I looked at her and I said, well, we'll see what happens. And she kind of just smiled and said, yeah, we'll see. And if I didn't mention it earlier, which I believe I did, I know I made a TikTok about it, but this is the area that I think could house Legend of Zelda here at the park. And then this is one of the areas right back here. There's all this space that it could fill in. Could be for Legend of Zelda. Just saying. All right, I'll see you guys back in Jurassic Park. Okay, I made it all the way back over here by Jurassic Outfitters. Let's head inside and show you what I want to show you. We have a T-Rex. And also, we have the paddock controls. Here it is from the film. Well, not the exact one from the film, but this was in the 30th anniversary tribute store a couple of years ago. And look, push to close, charged. Now you can't open this like the film. But look here. Herbivore feeding compound. Visitor control compound. Ooh, and they are interactive. Okay. That is awesome. Grounds tour. We want to open up all of these. But the Velociraptor pen, we probably need to close that one. And we probably need to close the T-Rex. And let's close the perimeter fence. This is so cool. I love this. Every bit of it. My gosh. Interactive controls where it wasn't interactive in the tribute store, but it is interactive here. So that's just amazing. The only thing that's not interactive is this right here where she pulls the lever. Other than that, every single bit of it is interactive. Definitely want to leave those closed. What else do we need to leave closed? The carnivore feeding compound? Yeah, let's do it. This is pretty awesome. I turned them all on. All the dinosaurs are out now. You can't blame me. You cannot blame me at all. Okay, all right. I'll lock them back. At least the scary ones, right? Yeah, I know. I'm nerding out hardcore right now, but this is cool. With that, I think it is time for me to head out of here. I've got to start packing for my trip. We're about to get on a plane on Wednesday morning, so need to start packing for it. But I guess while I'm walking through, if the pass holder lounge is open, I can show you that shirt I've been wanting to show you, but we're gonna make our rounds around islands and just head out. The pass holder lounge is open. Let's run in real quick and see if they have that shirt. Okay, so I don't see the one that's exclusively for that, but still they have this one, so it's not what I thought it was. Well, we did it. We reached the end of the video. We checked out what was new. We gave you guys some good tips for the summer here at Universal Orlando. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it today and just taking my time in and enjoying it. It's going to be about a week before I'm back here to Universal Orlando, the Universal and Orlando area in general, because we were going on a trip, as I mentioned. And I teased that I was going to tell you where we're going. And I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to wait, because the next video that you see will be us boarding a plane and going to our destination.
So I am really excited about that. But I'm also excited for you guys and your summer vacation here at Universal. This is truly the best place to come. It's the best place to be. And it has the best attractions, the best people, the best restaurants. Well, some of the best restaurants. And I love it here. Universal's like my second home. And I think you guys will figure that out too if you're coming for the first time. Also, if you have been here 1,000 times, maybe not 1,000, but if you've been here a handful of times and you want to share your experience down below in the comments with the others that may be watching this video for the first time, please do, so that they can see what great experience that you've had and how much you love this place. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you in the parks next week. But I'll see you from somewhere else later this week. I'll see you guys later.